Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be installing a wig from Eon Hair. Inside the package, I received a wig and a wig cap for the bowl cap. This is what the wig looks like straight out the package. This is supposed to be a 3-in-1 wig, meaning that it can be kinky straight, straight, and deep wave once it's wet. As you guys can see from the thumbnail, the style that we'll be doing is kind of a half up, half down with 2 strands of hair left out, and I will be styling it with no baby hairs. This is what the wig looks like on my client's head. As you guys can see, I already pre-mapped out everything how I want it to be, so I'll be showing you guys how I install it and mold it into place. Before applying your layers of glue, you want to make sure that you clean the area that you will be applying the glue to so that it can stick properly. The glue that I'm using is Erica J's Hold Me Down adhesive. I use 3 thin layers of this for each install. Once your 3 thin layers have dried, you can then proceed with placing the lace into the glue. You can line the lace up with a dotted line that you made before placing the glue on. Once you finish placing the lace into the glue, you can have your client hold both sides to make sure that the wig is secured and it stays down. When you're cutting the lace off, you want to make sure that you cut it in a zigzag motion so that when it's off, it doesn't look as visible. For this install, it won't be styled with any baby hairs, so you want to make sure that you cut in a zigzag motion throughout the entire hairline. As you guys can see, the strand of hair that I had down to be by my client's sideburn is a little bit too up and it doesn't match up with her hairline. So I will be pushing it back and pulling some hair down. Continue watching to see how I fix this. I first start by cutting off all the lace that needs to be cut off. Now I'm just replacing where I want the strands of hair to lay. Since the hairs that I'm pulling up and down weren't originally there, it wasn't plucked before, so now I'm just plucking it to match my client's hairline. Once I plucked the hair out to my liking, I repeated the same step on the other side. Now I'm just applying makeup to the areas of the lace that need some blending to match my client's skin tone. Since there will be no baby hairs done for this install, I used my bed head holding spray and left the band tied down with it until I was finished flat ironing the wig. This is what the wig looks like in its natural state. I would consider that kinky straight, and then the roots of the wig kind of look like a deep wave. But my client wanted it straightened, so we'll be straightening the entire wig for this install. This is what the wig looks like after I straightened it. I try to straighten it as straight as possible, so this is the outcome. I placed a little bit of bio silk in my hand and I'm just rubbing it across the front of the wig before I start to hot comb. This wasn't a full frontal wig, meaning that the parts that I'm about to hot comb, there are tracks behind the hairline. So I had to try to get it as straight as possible so that when I place it into a ponytail with the got to be sprayed, it looks super flat. The first part of the wig that I slicked back was the middle section because this part will be slicked all the way down and the two sides will be the ones that will be in the ponytail. Once you've slicked back the middle, you're going to move on to one of the sides of your choice. Once you've sprayed the free spray on the hair, you're going to comb all the product throughout the hair and then blow dry it into the direction that you want the ponytail to go. Once you've gotten it flat and molded the way you want it, you're going to use a clip and pin it down until you've done the same thing to the other side. Now that both sides are molded into place, I used 2 small rubber bands and placed it into a ponytail together. Once I secured the ponytail, I then used another set of rubber bands and flipped the ponytail over so that it can be visible in the front. For the ponytail that I made, I didn't put enough hair in the ponytail, so now I'm going to try to use a comb and tease the hair so that the ponytail part can look bigger and more visible when my client is facing forward. So I used the Got To Be Glue Free spray, blow dried it a little bit so that it can be somewhat stiff, and then I just used the comb and teased the hair. Now I'm using my Ruby Kiss Cream Foundation. I believe it's number 10 or 11, and I'm using my angled brush to outline the parts so they can be more visible. After I'm finished outlining all the part, I then used the same makeup and placed it on the hairline of the lace and rubbed it in so that the lace won't be as visible. To complete the hairstyle, we decided to trim the 2 sideburn hairs that were out, and we gave the wig a blunt cut. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and let me know what you guys think in the comments.